Here we go. As you both know, the randomizer will determine the mandatory details of your dish. And we put in the wild card ingredient, which you're gonna love, maybe.
Thank
Not
you.
at all. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna say 30 minutes to cook. No questions asked here in the first round.
I'll take that.
Someone's gonna go to the Sweet 16. Here we go, going to protein.
I don't even know what I want. I know what I don't want on the protein. Yeah, okay, good,
You
good,
like
good.
the rockfish, bell pepper.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Cast iron griddle. Chewy and scrapple. I see just a stuffed scrapple fish. 3 of these are awesome, 2 suck, and 1 of you is gonna go to the 16. All right, rockfish, bell peppers, cast iron griddle, chewy scrapple. A tradition in Pennsylvania. It was basically what you took all the leftovers of the pork when you butchered one, and other ingredients were added into it to kind of make it more voluminous, and usually pan fried and served at breakfast. Enjoy that.
Stephanie! So if I look at the randomizer, I've got fish, which just cook beautiful fish. We got bell peppers, maybe bring in some Mexican flavors. You've got cast iron griddle. That's a pretty great randomizer. Chewy, maybe making some sort of dumpling that's gonna celebrate that texture. Then you got scrapple. I don't even know what scrapple is. Oh my God, it's gray, it's gray. I mean, that is a delicacy.
Chef, I like the farro. Is that your chewy?
I love farro. I'm just trying to make sure it's done in time. Obviously, that 30 minutes is going to be crucial. I'm inspired by the style, which is chewy. No one really likes to eat chewy food, and to have it featured as like a prominent thing in the dish, it's tough. But I'm going into each competition with just like, whatever you got to throw at me, I'm going to make it the best that I can.
Farro golden raisins, both chewy, chef.
Chef.
Joining me tonight are my 2 favorite culinary commentators. We have Michelin-recommended chef and culinary world's answer to AI, the one and only wild card, Justin Warner. And famed food writer whose culinary travels have earned him frequent flavor miles. Get it? From Flavor Town, the one and only Sir Simon Majumdar. The 2 of them will note every detail of our chef's dishes so they can present them to our panel of judges during the blind tasting. Chef?
I know, I bring it to every competition.
What is it?
It makes sev.
It makes what?
Sev, like those little Indian noodles. I appreciate the totally distracting conversation.
Chef, what are you making here?
I've got some masa. I'm gonna make some masa dumplings. My mind is thinking that to make something chewy, I could make a masa dumpling that has this sort of spongy, chewy-ish texture. Then after touching the scrapple, tasting it, I think maybe I'll put a little scrapple into this masa dumpling so I can really bring out the scrapple a couple of times in the dish.
What are you rolling out, chef? Is that the
Some
scrapple?
little scrapple masa
Scrapple nuggets?
dumplings.
Scrapplings.
Would we call these scrumplings?
Rumplings, okay.
I'm making rockfish with scrapple, bell pepper, tomatillo ragu with nduja and the masa dumplings with scrapple inside of them.
And this is going to be for a sauce?
Yeah, I'm making a sauce. Does that seem genius or what?
That smell is absolutely beautiful.
Mixing bowls. Skill-wise, Chef Stephanie, obviously her accolades are well displayed, but the TOC doesn't care about any of that, and neither do I.
Chef, what did I miss?
Juicing peppers right now. Bell peppers are pretty tough to feature as like a prominent ingredient in your dish. I luckily love to work with bell peppers. So while my farro is in the pressure cooker, I'm gonna make sure that I'm using bell peppers in multiple ways. And I think an escabeche is a perfect example to do that.
Is that lemon or lime, chef?
Lime juice.
Got it.
Escabeche is a pickled vegetable sauce. So I'm making a griddled rockfish with a red bell pepper escabeche, chewy farro and golden raisins, and I'm serving that with a chervil and scrapple salad. This is my 3rd year TOC, my 3rd year in a row, and I've always been eliminated second round, and I'm tired of that. It's time to kick it up a notch, move on, really see what the competition's all about.
Chef Stephanie and Chef Eric are cooking with a vengeance as they grapple with seafood and scrapple. Next up, first-time TOC competitor Chef Casey Thompson
Oh my gosh, I don't know where anything is.
takes on one of our toughest competitors, the Neon Princess Warrior, Chef Antonio LaFaso.
I am not going home today.
And later, TOC 2 champ Chef Benicio on
Ready, guys?
steps back into the ring to face East A qualifying winner, Chef Nene Wynn.
These boats are kind of hard.
Will this be be Chef Benit's first step to reclaiming her title, or will we see another huge upset? Welcome back to Tournament of Champions 5. Right now, Iron Chef Stephanie Izard is looking to win another prestigious title along with her Iron Chef, but I think Chef Eric Adjepong has other plans for her.
I see how this is coming together, Chef. Any plan for the scrapple yet?
Not yet.
Okay, take your time. You have 21 minutes.
Coming from the East Coast, I've had scrapple before. Never cooked with it, definitely eaten it. And I know chewy is the texture that we're going for this randomizer, but it's really, really important that I add different elements of texture to the dish so it's not so mundane. So this is why I wanted to do like the scrapple croutons, so to speak. I crumble them up and I just let them render in the pan until they're nice and crispy.
You like your scrapple well done?
I like my scrapple well done. I actually prefer it that way, yeah.
So who do you want to go up against?
I don't know. I think both of them are very strong contenders. Which one would you?
Me?
Yeah.
I've defeated both of them, so either one of them.
Flex.
I know.
Chef, where are the bell peppers going to go?
Bell peppers, just kidding. There, in this like sauce situation that I'm working on. And then I'm gonna also fry some. It's about building layers of flavor. So I've got a little fish sauce, which I pretty much use in everything. I'm gonna deglaze with some tequila. Then I'm gonna add in some lime, throw a little bit of raisins into the sauce that's gonna bring the sweetness. Chewy raisins slide in.
Chewy raisins.
I'm hoping that the judges take a bite of this dish and all of the flavors really come together, that it's bold, in-your-face flavors that you're not gonna forget. But at the end of the day, I just want them to take a bite and be like, oh, that was tasty. Thank you.
The judging on TOC is always done in a blind tasting by a panel of culinary icons. And right now, our judges are sequestered in their trailers. They have no idea what's cooking or who's cooking. They'll be scoring the dishes based on taste, the use of the items on the randomizer, and presentation. One chef will move on, and the other, well, we'll be talking about next year. 15 minutes, halfway point, 15 to go.
The bones in that, Chef, or no?
No bones. I'm super familiar with rockfish, especially living in Maryland. That's pretty much like the predominant fish that comes out of those waters. It picks up on marinades or seasonings really well. So I trimmed it, seasoned it really generously with some salt and some black pepper, and they're going straight on the cast iron griddle. I'm gonna sandwich the rockfish with another cast iron griddle just to get a really nice sear on the rockfish.
I think Chef Eric Adjepong has done something really brilliant by sandwiching his fish between the two cast iron griddles. That's going to keep the fish from curling up, and it's also a great way to use the griddle twice.
Eric is a beast, and he has so much knowledge of cuisines that I don't know.
Yeah, crispy skin dough, Chef.
Yes, chef.
Is this going on the cast iron?
Yeah. I think there's not really a choice there, right? I love cooking fish. I used to have a seafood restaurant when I was 27 years old. And rockfish is a good one. It's nice and meaty.
Do you see how easily Stephanie takes the skin off her fish? That's pretty hard. She's been doing it for so long. Brilliant.
So I put the fish down on one side. Once it started to get a little bit of color, I throw butter on, so it almost self-coats itself with butter on that bottom side and really puts a beautiful brown crust on one side.
How you doing, Steph?
I have plates. I just don't have things to put on them yet, but...
I think I'm in the same boat.
Here we go, 3 minutes to be plated.
She almost dropped that bowl.
I know that they've competed in everything, and I know that Stephanie is an Iron Chef. But this is just so nerve-wracking for both of them.
First thing I do is plate the chewy farro and golden raisins, and then next the escabeche sauce. I really wanted to showcase some of that beautiful reduced red bell pepper sauce. Grilled rockfish right on top of that, and right next to it is the chervil salad with the scrapple croutons. I don't know who the judges are, but I want them to get chewy. I want them to see the peppers and how many different times that was used as well, and try to make it cohesive.
90 seconds, Chef. 90.
I'm gonna put down the scrapple tomatillo ragu on the bottom, then the fish, my dumplings, a little bit of pickled golden raisins over the top. Everything rides on this one dish. No matter what you make and how the challenge feels, it's hard not to be stressed out putting your plate together.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it! Thank you very much, Chef Adjepong, Chef Izard, great job.